Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Camp Buddy. Last time, Keitaro got murdered in the woods by a barbarian, and he kind of convinced himself that he liked it, even though I'm pretty sure he didn't. He's sort of a rape survivor now, so yeah. Taiga, Keitaro, there you guys are. I've been looking all over for you two. Where have you been?
Well...
Well...
I
had this bone in my costume I needed help with. And Keitaro... Taiga, shush!
Well,
you two missed all the fun. Everyone was playing games a while ago. I won a couple of them, especially that SIPA contest. SIPA? But... Hacky sack? SIPA? What's going on? You're no fair. You've always been good at hacky sack.
Oh,
no wonder Kieran has really nice calves.
hello.
Howdy, y'all. This shindig is as wild as the West.
Good evening.
Good evening, Scoutmaster Yoshi. That costume looked great on you.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know why, but you always kind of reminded me of a cowboy.
As a matter of fact,
Yuri was insistent that I wear this one or the superhero costume. I was kind of relieved that the suit didn't fit me though. It was too tight. I'm sure it would have ripped, and carrying around a shield all night would have been a hassle.
Actually,
The sheriff look isn't bad though. You look like one of those lawmen from old movies.
well,
As much as that makes me feel old, I'll take that as a compliment.
this is really nice.
I'm still impressed at how big a variety of costumes Scoutmaster Yuri prepared. She had something for everyone.
yes, of course.
Yes, I do have to commend her for that. So, are you boys enjoying the party so far?
Yes, sir.
It's been a lot of fun. You haven't even been here most of the time. You were getting assaulted in the woods.
Very good.
Good. I'm glad you're getting a chance to relax. You guys deserved it after helping me fix the cabin. I wouldn't have been able to finish all those repairs without the three of you.
Awesome.
Oh wow. Would you look at you guys? You look great.
Wow.
Whoa, Sir Aiden! That costume's incredible! You boys like it? I think it's one of those ancient pharaoh outfits or something. I can't help but notice. Are you naked under that costume? Aren't we all, Taiga?
Nope.
No, I mean...
Huh?
What? And is that a ring around your...
Yep.
Yep, I didn't know where else to put it, so I shoved it on there. Kieran, you should have put on a ring for your ding too, since your costume is similar.
Aiden.
Aiden, I'm not sure that's appropriate for the occasion. Is it ever appropriate to be discussing? Is it ever appropriate to be revealing your penis to a bunch of scouts and then tell them that they should have put on a cock ring too? When is it appropriate? When is the occasion? And please, don't ask Kieran to do the same. Hey, don't judge me. This costume was hard enough to get into, and everyone's pretty much used to me bare like this anyway.
I disagree.
Still, that's not a good reason to be out in public like that.
Oh, come on.
You're out here flaunting your bar titties and cold hard nipples under that blazer, and no one's batting an eye.
Aiden.
Well,
Besides, there's no way I could have put underwear on with something like this. I know what you mean, sir. I'm not wearing any either.
awesome.
Attaboy. You guys
Really?
are gonna get registered as sex offenders. Wait, what? Kieran, really?
Of course.
That's how these costumes were authentically worn, after all. And the draft feels nice. Can you smell my balls from over here, Keitaro?
Anyway,
It's nice to see you finally having some fun with the campers for a change, Yoshi. You've been so stressed last few weeks.
Huh?
Have I been? I thought I was handling it all well. We could tell that you needed a break, sir.
That's great.
It's a good thing you're finally cutting loose.
Well,
Well, I guess we have Yuri to thank. Speaking of her, where is she?
Oh!
Oh, isn't that her coming this way? Who's she dragging?
Hurry up, please.
Come on, Dad! Everyone's waiting for you!
this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous, Yuri!
Huh?
Is that really Sir Goro inside the costume?
Uh,
It's kinda strange to see him inside all that fluff.
cool.
Aw, that's really cute.
Aww.
See, Dad? Everyone likes it. I guess I should have expected any different from this group. If this was last year's scouts, I'd be a laughingstock.
Dad?
Don't think like that, Dad. Camp Buddy is different now after all.
Anyway,
Now that everyone is here, I wanted to let you all know that this party was only made possible through everyone's hard work this week.
That's right.
You've all done so wonderfully that you've more than earned this celebration.
I'm impressed.
I'm also pleased to announce that we've exceeded our expectations.
That's correct.
That's right. Thanks to the posters and online advertising, we have received an outstanding number of inquiries and pre-registrations on our website. In fact, we are expecting to recruit more than 100 scouts for next year's summer.
As a matter of fact.
To accommodate this influx of campers, we've successfully refurbished 3 of our older cabins to a new pristine condition. And that's not all. First of all, I actually don't see how 3 cabins is going to accommodate an extra 100 scouts, but the revenue from our cookie sales and donations was also a huge help. We'll be able to use that money to pay for the camp's budget for the next few months.
That's right.
And since the cookies were a hit, Aiden's decided to keep the business running for the time being. But now I'd like to let our camp president, Sir Guro, say a few words.
You did a good job.
I have to say I'm extremely proud of everyone here. You've all really managed to turn this place around. I must admit that I was ready to close this camp down before I met this year's scouts and saw the hard work of your scoutmasters.
I'm truly grateful.
But I'm incredibly grateful to you all, and I'm very happy to see that Camp Buddy is back in its prime. So please, everyone, enjoy the party and have fun. This has been such a fun week, and tonight was the perfect finale to the fundraiser. We all stayed up late, partying until we could barely move. Everyone fell asleep right away as soon as we got back to the cabins. I shouldn't have drunk all that juice last night. My tummy's acting up now. What time is it anyway? It's 3 in the morning? I should probably head back to bed. Huh? Where's Kieran? I could have sworn he slept with us last night. Did he go out? He's on the prowl for some D. Kieran? What? Katero, you scared me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just wondering why you weren't in your bed. What are you doing out here so late?
Well,
I couldn't sleep, so I thought some fresh air might help. How about you?
oh,
Oh, it's just a little tummy ache, nothing too serious.
if it's alright with you.
Well, I hope you don't mind if I stay out here a bit longer. A little bit longer. If you want, I can keep you company.
Sure.
I don't mind. That would be nice.
You know, I love calm, peaceful places like this, especially at night when you can feel the breeze and hear nothing but the sound of the crickets.
Me too. It's rarely this peaceful where I live, so I always make the most of it when I can. I've been getting plenty of good sleep since I got back to camp, so I'm really going to miss this.
Any reason you're not feeling sleepy tonight?
I guess I'm starting to get lost in my thoughts again. It's a problem I've had since last year. It gets hard to deal with sometimes.
Oh, I know how that feels. I always tend to overthink things too. Do you have anyone to share your thoughts with? Usually, bottling them up inside gets really bad.
Oh man, tell me about it. But the thing is, I don't really have any other friends besides Taiga. Whenever I had problems like this, I talked to him. But without him around after last year, I've been alone.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's alright. That's not the case anymore. Looking at myself now, I don't feel lonely anymore. Not only have I met you and everyone else here at camp, but I also got to reconnect with Taiga.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Hey, Keitaro,
Yes?
since you're here, I've been meaning to tell you something. We've been getting really close the past few days, and I know I can trust you with it.
What is it, Kieran?
Well, I know Taiga hasn't talked much about me, and that makes me want to get this off my chest even more. You see, Taiga and I used to be in a relationship together.
What? No, really? Wow, did you hear that? That was the sound of my jaw hitting the floor. I'm shook. Wow, I'm speechless. Really? I can't believe Kieran's finally telling me about this.
I guess that explains why you two were so close.
Yeah, but it didn't really end well between us last year. I was surprised to find out from you that he didn't mention me at all.
I'm sorry. Taiga never really said anything.
I understand why, to be honest. I mean, if I was in his place, I would have done the same.
Looking at Kieran, I could see the pain and sadness in his eyes. At the same time, I noticed he was shaking, obviously anxious and nervous about the feelings he's been holding inside for so long. A part of me wants to ask Kieran more about what happened, but maybe I should control myself and only let him share what he feels comfortable with.
You know what, Keitaro? I've been thinking about something the past few days. As much as I really wanted to help the camp, the main reason I came back was to spend time with Taiga again.
I honestly expected it to be awkward between us, like how it was the first few days. But things started to get better.
Taiga has been nicer and more caring now than he ever was when we were together. I know it's out of nowhere, but I've been keeping it to myself ever since we started getting close again. I think I've fallen for Taiga all over again.
I think a bitch needs to die.
What do you think I should do, Keitaro?
It's over between you two. Sorry, ho. I feel like if I say this, Keitaro won't say it. Should let Taiga know you have to get your answer. Yeah, it's over.
But it's already over between the two of you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come off that way.
The truth hurts, don't it?
No, Keitaro. You're actually right. If I told him, it could just make things worse, and I might end up losing him again.
And like, you know, why am I so angry that Kieran is trying to get Taiga again when, you know, I'm pretty sick of Taiga at this point. I kind of made that clear. I'm getting a bit upset at him, you know. I mean how he's been acting up until the sex scene, then the sex scene, you know, I'm over Taiga. I'm done with him. I want to wash my hands of him. But, you know, we haven't officially ended things, so Kieran just can't, you know, come up here and steal our man, you know? I just, you know, it's just adding insult to injury.
It's stupid now that I think about it.
Like, if I prevent Kieran from dating Taiga again, and then at the end of the game I break up with Taiga, that would be the best possible ending.
I mean, who am I kidding? Taiga's obviously moved on from our relationship already.
I'll say he pumps and dumps me every night.
I'm sorry for even asking you such a silly question to begin with. I know that being his close friend, it must have been hard to answer that. If I really want to know, I should ask him myself.
Are you gonna be alright, Kieran?
Yeah. I actually feel so much better now. Thanks for listening to me, Keitaro. Taiga is lucky to have a friend like you.
I can't believe what Kieran just told me. I guess I was right about his feelings for Taiga. He sounded so sure of it, too. With the history he and Taiga had, maybe they would be better off together again. No need for a sex slave like me. But then, where does that leave me? In the garbage? That's what you do when you don't need a sex sleeve anymore. And it's all worn out. Filled with cum. Turns out I couldn't get any sleep yesterday at all. My head is spinning with all these thoughts. I thought walking around out here would clear my mind. But I guess I just can't help but feel anxious.
Hello!
Oh, Kieran, you're up early.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. If you're looking for an activity, don't worry, there's not one today. We decided to use these last few days of camp for recreation and to allow the scouts to spend time with each other.
Excellent work.
Everyone has been working hard for the fundraiser and is exhausted from last night's party, after all.
That's right.
That's good to hear, sir. Time really flew by, didn't it? I can't believe we're almost at the end of this year's term.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Are you okay?
What's the matter, Kieran? You seem troubled.
Well...
I just realized I don't have much time left.
Huh?
What for?
Well...
To tell you the truth, I didn't come back here just to help Camp Buddy. I wanted to settle things with someone. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't want my motives for volunteering to sound so insincere.
That's what matters.
Please, don't worry about that, Kieran. No matter what your reasons were, you still helped us out in our time of need. I've seen just how much effort and care you put into our cause here, so I'd be happy to help you with your concerns.
Just tell me if you need anything.
You've always been a part of Camp Buddy, and as your scoutmaster and friend, I want you to know that I'm here to listen.
Thank you.
Thank you for understanding, sir. It's just like you said, though. With this fundraiser completed, and the term almost over, I realized this might be my last chance. There's so many questions I want answers to, but I'm so scared of what will happen if I ask them. That does seem complicated. Complicated. I know how it feels to be in that position.
Really?
Wait, that's Kieran. Really, sir?
Yes, of course.
Yes, I'm sure you remember the whole incident last year when the camp was in such a terrible state.
Yeah.
I do.
As a matter of fact.
Ever since then, Camp Buddy has been at risk of closing forever. I've never felt so lost before. As someone who grew up with this place and worked hard to keep it alive, I thought I was going to lose my purpose.
However,
I was at a crossroads just like you, and I had to decide between accepting that Camp Buddy was over or trying to save it, knowing that there was a chance I would just fail again. I will admit, I considered giving up since I was afraid that if I fought so hard, I might end up disappointing everyone at camp, or worse, putting them through something they don't deserve. After losing so much, I didn't want to make things worse than they already were.
Yes, sir.
That's how I feel too, sir.
But...
I heard from Taiga and Keitaro that there was another sports fest this year. And with everything that happened before, how did you know that this time would be different?
I don't know if I really can.
I didn't, Kieran. I took a chance not knowing what's ahead of me, and trusting that things will turn out for the better. After all, it wasn't fair to myself or to everyone that counted on me to expect that it would fail.
Well,
That would mean I'd given up hope.
So,
You think I should take the riskier path too?
always aim for the best.
It really depends on your situation, but the most important thing is to follow your heart.
alright.
I see. Think about it this way, Kieran. Don't you believe that there's much more to lose by not taking a risk at all?
Furthermore,
By doing nothing, you'll only be left wondering about what could have been.
Well,
You're actually the second person to tell me that, and I think you're both right.
well,
Did Keitaro say that? I don't think he did. Who else said that? Unless I have memory loss problems. Well, I think it's good to understand that in life there will always be decisions to make that could lead to either failure or success. Just like here at Camp Buddy, almost everyone thought that we were done for after... Wait. Almost everyone thought that we were done for after such a hard fall. Is that... That sounds like awkward phrasing. Almost everyone thought that we were done for... Okay, no, that actually makes sense.
on the other hand,
Yet here we are, slowly getting back on our feet. We just have to learn from our mistakes. It also reminds me of your good friend Taiga. We both know how hard he worked to redeem himself from all the trouble he caused back then.
as a matter of fact,
Although he's had a tough time this year as well, he had issues with plenty of the campers, even me. A huge reason for all these misunderstandings was a lack of communication and patience with each other.
however,
But look at him now, and he's more mature than he ever was. He's finally let go of his anger and most importantly learned from his past mistakes.
are you okay?
Are you alright, Kieran?
so,
So all this time, Taiga never told anyone about it?
Huh?
well,
The riot back at the sports fest. The one who caused it. It was me. It was because of my selfishness that I put the whole camp in jeopardy.
Huh?
Wait, you mean the camper that showed up and said he was beat up by Taiga?
I didn't mean to.
It wasn't true. I set it all up to put the blame on Taiga. What the heck? That's pretty duplicitous. What in the world? Just because he was neglecting you? We had personal problems with each other, and I ended up framing him to be hated by everyone else.
Well,
I didn't plan for things to end up the way they did. Seeing everyone hurt Taiga thinking he was the bad guy, I was so scared about what I'd done. Well, you single-handedly almost destroyed the camp, Kieran. So he was just trying to defend himself, and everyone else was just made to believe that it was his fault. Everything makes sense now. That must be why you left camp early. You must have been so afraid.
If that's the case,
Kieran, as unfortunate as this truth is, it's already in the past. But it's never too late to make things right.
Scoutmaster Yoshi.
furthermore,
I can only give you advice, Kieran, and it's up to you how you take it. In the end, it's still your choice to make. Well, you know?
Ugh.
They're both pretty awful, Kieran, Taiga. They're both pretty bad. Oh man, my head hurts. I really went all out partying last night. And I guess I'm not the only one. Keitaro's still passed out over there.
Taiga.
Oh, Taiga, you're awake.
Hello.
Hey, Kieran, you're up and dressed early. Are we having an activity today?
No.
Not really. Do you have time to talk, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
If it's alright with you.
I mean, privately, if that's okay with you.
All right.
Sure. Let me just get changed. Oh, boy. Oh, it's cloudy.
So, what did you want to talk about, Kieran?
Oh, it's gonna be a sad day in Camp Buddy today, I guess, because Kieran's gonna get rejected, and I'm gonna laugh, And then I'm gonna break up with Taiga. Then I'm gonna laugh again. It's gonna be a good day, Camp Buddy.
Why didn't you tell anyone what really happened at the sports fest last year?
What? Where did that come from?
Scoutmaster Yoshi and everyone else thinks it was your fault. So why? Why did you take the blame?
Don't know. No matter how it started, I still got into a fight and hurt someone. I had it coming either way. Come on, Kieran. Is that really what you wanted to talk about?
You did it to cover up for me, didn't you, Taiga? You knew that if you told everyone, they would have hated me, or worse, hurt me instead.
What was I supposed to do then? You were already gone and I was stuck there dealing with all of it.
But you didn't have to take it all on yourself. I had already caused you so much pain, and yet you still tried to protect me?
So what if I did? It doesn't really matter either way.
Of course it does, Taiga. None of that would have happened if I hadn't set you up like that.
It's all behind us now.
Just forget about it, Kieran.
I'm over it.
But I'm not.
Yeah, we know.
Ever since we parted ways, I've been ridden with guilt over what I did to you. Not a single day has passed that I didn't regret my actions and hate myself for being so stupid.
His eyebrow game is pretty strong. You guys looking at that? Look at those thick caterpillars on above his eyes.
There was no way I could have moved on. So I punished myself every day, telling myself that I didn't deserve to be happy. They were the darkest days of my life.
Kieran.
But then, I met you again. Finding out that you enrolled in Camp Buddy even after what happened. I was so relieved that you didn't destroy yourself like I did. That's why I had to come back here and see you again. I wanted to apologize and try my hardest to make it up to you.
You didn't have to do all that, Kieran. I already let go of the past.
I know, but being with you here the past week, it reminded me of when we were still together. All the happy memories we used to share. I never thought I could relive them. For once in such a long time, you gave me a reason to be happy again. But you're right. It's not about the past anymore. The real reason I wanted to talk to you was because I need to tell you something very important.
Oh boy.
Huh?
You've grown so much in just a year without me. I got to see a whole new side of you that's compassionate and kind. All the things I could ever wish for, and more. You had them all. I was so happy to be with you here that I couldn't help but to fall in love with you again.
You skeezy hoe.
Kieran.
Is there any chance we can be together again?
I can't. I'm sorry, Kieran. I thought about this as soon as you came back to camp. And I always knew what my answer would be in case you asked.
I see. So I never really stood a chance to begin with.
They found a tighter
I can't
hole.
believe I made you put up with me again. I'm a horrible person for expecting that after everything I've done to you.
Oh god, now you're making it all about yourself.
What I did was unforgivable after all. And you have the scar to prove it.
Kieran, that's not what I meant. It's just what we had between us. I've moved on. And I hoped you had too.
Yeah? What happened to that voice clip? That's just how it cuts out. Key.
I'm so sorry, Taiga. For everything.
Kieran, wait! Damn it.
I kind of like that sad music, though.
What the hell was I thinking? Getting my hopes up like that. I should have known Taiga would never want to be with me again. After all I've done to him. I'm so stupid.
I tried to warn you. I said things are over between you two.
All this time, I kept wondering if I could get a second chance. Taiga was already happy here without me. But I still tried to force my way back into his life. Why am I so selfish?
Now we have two crybabies in Camp Buddy, Hunter and Kieran.
Taiga doesn't deserve to have me burdening him like this forever.
Are you gonna fashion a noose in here?
He's already moved on, while I can't. I should have never come back here in the first place.
You should have never existed at all.
It would be better if I just leave for good. But I don't have the strength to face him and say goodbye. I hope he understands.
Is he really just gonna leave? No, Kieran, don't go. I'm just joking around.
that's too bad.
You're actually really hot, and I kind of wanted a sex scene with you, and I really wish there could have been. Honestly, he's pretty hot. I mean, compared to everyone else at camp. But I'll just go ahead and thank you all for watching another episode of Camp Buddy, and I'll see you all next time when we, I don't know, deal with the aftermath of Kieran's confession, I guess. Bye, guys.